So most spiritual seekers are trying to find their true selves. And I'm not just here to talk about this true self and how it can be realized, but I really want you to follow me so that you can have a taste for yourself. So you can say that you have found the true self and you know what the true self is under your own authority. Now, it isn't really an extraordinary thing to find. It is really the simplest state of mind, and once you know what it is, you will probably laugh. It is so easy to find. For example, when I'm telling you to simply relax your mind. For some people it's impossible to relax their minds, which is why some gurus have invented methods to calm the mind. But if it is possible to you, you can try this. You can simply relax your mind. And then there is just the sense of restfulness, which is already, your true self. Or if you cannot accept this, you can look at an object very intensely, like do it right now. Whoever is watching this video right now, you are asked to watch an object. Look at it very intensely. And now keep your eyes where they are, but relax your focus. So in your experience, you're not really intensely looking at an object. It's like your eyes are just going in that direction, but you're not really looking at that object. And now you can simply close your eyes. And then there's just this beingness, effortless beingness, in which thoughts may appear, and then when they appear, they simply disappear. In this state, they don't have any power, because it's just your natural relaxed state of being. Now, I want you to try this for yourself, because you have to rest in that formless awareness. Because that's the place that is the closest to you. It comes before any thought. You can see when you simply ask yourself, what is aware? Then there's just this openness, and you can experience that awareness itself comes before the personality. So there is no person that is aware, but there is a pattern that comes out of awareness, and that pattern seems to act like a personality. And you can see every kind of personality that you have ever experienced, your own personality, other people's personalities. These are simply patterns that come out of the same awareness that you have discovered right now. Because you cannot find any kind of limit to that awareness that you have discovered. It feels like the most familiar thing ever. So I want you to come back, and it's kind of like a practice. But really it's just getting used to not thinking, getting used to being non-identified with the personality that you thought you were. So there's no mind activity going on really. Or if there is like no one there that is attached to the content of the mind. So what is it that is aware? I'm talking to you directly. I don't want you to answer this question with your intellect. But I want you to experience the sense of being that is not aware of an object. So there's a relaxed state of awareness, and this awareness is resting as itself because it is not focused on any kind of object. And you can keep your eyes open. Now, as you are resting in yourself, you can see how the video is still playing, how you can still hear my voice. Now, is this video separate from you? You are resting in yourself. Now you know who you are. Is this video separate from it? Or is your own being, which is the experiencer, in this video, which is the experienced, are they two things? Is awareness limited? Because this is an opportunity for you to recognize that this awareness is unlimited, that only the personality, this pattern that creates a sense of being a person, only that pattern creates the illusion of separateness. But once you recognize that who you really are, which is pure awareness, has no limits, and everything is that, and nothing separate to it because everything is it, there is no distance between you and whatever you experience. There's no other substance than this awareness resting in itself. Then that's what's called enlightenment, because you know the nature of reality and also of yourself. And before you ask any questions, but how does this make sense, but how, before you ask those questions, I need you to rest in yourself. So before you try to make sense out of, how is it possible that awareness and whatever is seen are one, before you ask questions like that, make sure that you have truly understood the first step, which means relax your mind and truly discover the essential nature of who you are. So you're no longer using any method to get somewhere, to achieve a state of being, but you are simply resting in yourself. And I truly think that this is the quickest, most, logical way to explain how to get there. If you're simply focusing on an object, keeping your eyes where they are, and then letting go of the focus, and then close your eyes, and then you're there. Now simply rest in this. And see how it's effortless. Rest in this. Now a thought may come up, but also see how it has no power. And you're simply resting. This is, by the way, this is how to relax. You don't have to take any substances to relax. This is the natural state to relax, to have deep meditations, real meditations, without using any methods. And then when you get a strong feeling for this, and you know that other people are actually also the same awareness, they're not their personality. You cannot be your personality, you are this blank space of awareness in which your personal thoughts appear. And then you know that everybody is this awareness in which their personal thoughts appear. But these personal thoughts, they consist of you. And you understand that everyone is this. And everything that is experienced cannot be separate from this. So this is your essential self. But once you see that this essential self, awareness, the act of seeing, which is something that you're not doing, therefore it's not really an act, but seeing can never be separate from what is seen. Seeing and seen, they are both one happening. So I hope you get this. So, and if you like this video, make sure to like it, leave a comment and subscribe, and have a great day.